Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode. Today we're taking a look at Manufactory, a brand new game coming to the blockchain soon. They have their token out. We're going to be taking a look at their NFT sale coming up. Everything you need to know about this project, see whether it's something that you'd be interested in. As today's video is sponsored, we will be doing a giveaway. So if you want to win one of 5 lots of 60 USDT, go down into the description and post anything you like along with the code that will show up at some point during this video. Go down into the description where you'll find the Discord. Post in the Discord, do a competition wallet section, your YouTube name and wallet address, and you'll have a chance to win one of those 5 lots of 60 USDT. Winners will be posted at the end of the week in the community post. Okay, let's get into today's episode. So what is Manufactory? Well, Manufactory is an 8-bit style construction and management game built in a sandbox, a state-of-the-art gameplay genre combined with the power of NFTs that bring a unique, high-quality experience never seen before. You'll be able to build up your lands and look for resources to set up automated processes and defenses. You'll also have to protect your assets from hordes of parasite monsters. Enjoy a true play-to-earn game model, whilst they'll also be rewarded for skill. The game is going to be play to earn, so the play to earn mechanic will be ruled by 2 tokens running in the Binance Smart Chain. This will allow you to exchange minerals for factory coins, which can be transformed into MNFT tokens. Now, this means obviously we're going to get cheap gas fees being on the Binance Smart Chain, which is always nice to see. The game concept is you'll be able to own different types of lands. In these monster-filled territories, you'll be able to collect minerals, build up automated collection systems and defenses to protect your NFT assets. You'll also be able to visit other players' lands and help them kill their monsters, collect resources and build out the automation processes. And you also have different daily quests such as invading monsters' hives, collecting precious uranium and cleaning water, and much more to come. They haven't got any gameplay to show off yet, but this is the concept that they're going for. This is a game called Factorio. This is a game where you mine and collect resources from your land. So we see them planting some resources that will give you mine or something, and then that can be converted through some mechanism. So there will be a process of mining resources on your land to be able to get hold of some of the tokens. Similar to Factorio, whilst trying to mine resources, you are going to have to defend and protect yourself against these parasite monsters. So in Factorio, we see a hive here that are congregating together for an attack. Now, to defend against this, obviously you're going to need some defensive units. So here we see turrets, we see laser beams, and a train which just runs them all over. But yeah, it's going to have a similar style of gameplay in a kind of tower defense style game, whilst you're trying to mine these resources, protecting your assets. The majority of their token will be distributed as play to earn rewards. 100 million will be kept in reserve. 75 million will be available or was available at IDO. 50 million strategic partners, team investors 40 million, then 25 million for DEX liquidity and community marketing, with 15 million being available for liquidity rewards. Then we have the team. Now the project has a pretty big team for a game of this style, which isn't going to require too much in the way of development. Being 8-bit, it's going to be a little bit easier to develop than any, obviously, 3D state-of-the-art visuals effects. You're going to need a bigger team for that, and I think this is going to be good because it means that the game will likely progress a lot quicker. But we can see that they've got a fully doxed team. You can check their LinkedIn profiles. They all have their Twitter profiles up as well, which is nice to see, because then you can check out their individual. It also adds to authenticity, so you can see if these people are legit in terms of, checking out what they're following, what they're posting. Have they been posting for the past, since 2021? Or is it something that's just come up recently, 2018? These accounts have been live for a long time and have been posting regular. It just adds a little extra bit of factor, which reduces any red flags around a project for me personally. The game already has some big backers, so big names like ApeSwap, GameStarter, Network are already backing this project. Now, whilst we don't have game footage coming from them, we do have progress in the way of a lot of design and development, which they have released through their Discord mainly, giving us sneak peeks of what they're working on. And this is good because, they're keeping in touch with the community, which I think you've got to do in the NFT space because they're your holders. And you can go and follow all their social media, Discord, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, Medium, just by following any of these links. I'll put the links in the description below as well. Always recommend following projects. There's always usually opportunities to get involved in airdrops or competitions for giveaways to prepare you for the game if you're a free-to-play player. So if you go to the Discord, you can see in the Sneak Alien section some sneak peeks into some of what they're working on. So we can see some of the weapons, visual effects, and concept arts that they have. So a nice variety of different weapons with different abilities for each of them. So you're not just going to get a standard flamethrower, you can get one that has a wider area of effect, and a shotgun that has different bullets, it looks like, that it can utilize. If we go up, we can see some of the concept art for some of the vessels that you'll have. We've got some sneak peeks into some of the engineers that will be available in the game, some of the combatants, Balthazar, Jay, and Roger, as well as the loot staking items that you can get. Now, if we scroll up a bit further, we can see what the lands will look like. So there's going to be a variety of different lands, 3 different types. We have Ashen lands, Fallen lands, and Harvest Enterprise lands. Now this brings us on to kind of the first event you want to put in your diaries if you like the look of this project, is the fact that they will be having their first public land sale on April the 14th. It'll last 24 to 48 hours. Then the second NFT public land sale will take place on the 28th of April. After that, the marketplace will be launched along with the minting button for NFT lands and weapons. Each piece of land has the potential of having the legendary resource uranium. You can see how the resource gives a glowing appearance to each of the lands here. So we can see Ashen lands has a blue glow, Fallen lands pink, and then legendary Harvest Enterprise lands will have a kind of like fiery glow to it. If you're looking to play the game and buy land, then it'd be worth holding the token MNFT, which is the resident token for Manufactory. And at the moment, it's currently at a pretty good price. It has had just a little boost the other day. So here it did 41% from its position at 2 cents. So it might be worth picking some up now whilst it's at such a low price if you're ready for the game. And whilst you're doing that, you might all as well put it in staking. So actually, if you stake tokens in this, you can get access to NFTs when the game launches. As you can see here on the staking interface, days waiting for loot to be gained and the total loot boxes that you acquire from staking. If you want to be able to use those tokens to be able to purchase land, you can unstake it as well. I'll also put the address for the token if you want to pick some up off PooCoin. You can just obviously click the trade button, put in however much you want to purchase and put that in, and then go to the staking, which is in the top right here, and that'll take you to the staking port where you can put in the max. You need to connect your wallet up as well in the top right corner. So here's how loot boxes will work in staking. Personally, I feel staking tokens for NFTs is a great idea. I prefer that over getting rewards back in tokens, because the tokens just end up losing value as more gets given away in staking, because people will sell off potentially more that get given for free. I reckon it just works better with when you're giving away NFTs. So obviously that's now been released. Loot staking feature is already available. You start earning a percentage chance of obtaining a loot box with an item of a random rarity. Each day at 12 UTC, every participating user will get a chance to obtain a loot box based on how much percentage chance they have staked. So if a user does not win a loot box, they get more percentage chance added to the stack for the next day. If a user does win a loot box, the percentage chance gets reset and they immediately resume stacking percentages again for the next loot box. This is great because it just means that everybody will get a fair chance of getting a reward based on however much they stake. To participate, users just need to simply head to the staking feature page, which we saw. The staking contract requires a small gas fee and the lockup period is only 24 hours, which means if you need to claim the token back, you can get them within 24 hours. All items obtained from loot staking can be used to play the game or be sold in the NFT marketplace when that goes live. The amount of users' daily percentage stack corresponds to the amount of MNFT put up for staking as described in the following table. So if you're staking up to 100,000 MNFT tokens, then the percentage added per day is 20.75%. Whereas if you say in the bare minimum of 3,000, you're going to be adding 0.5% each day. Item rarities are as follows. So you will see that from this Discord post, a little bit better image, that we have a variety of different rarities as you'd expect in any game. The item tier rarities are similar across all the PvP and main game in terms of the higher the rarity, the higher the durability that they will have. And they all have base stats for PvP. Probability of a common is 50%, 29% for an uncommon, 15% for rare, 5% for legendary, and 1% chance at getting a mythical. Now, separate from PvP and durability, each item has these values for the main game mode, Manufactory. This is the factory simulation and resource management game. In the main game mode, both stats, effectiveness and efficiency and durability improve with increasing item rarities. What happens if you do win some loot in the staking feature? Well, you have a chance to win weapons. These are the principal items that players will be used to battle each other inside the PvP game mode in 4v4 combat arenas. In the main Manufactory game mode, weapons will be used to hunt down monsters and if you want to destroy players' factories for their contamination. You can also get combatants. These are NFTs that represent the characters themselves, and each engineer will have unique perks, visual features and mobility attributes inside the game. Combatants will be playable both in the PvP and in main game modes. And then finally, you can also get materials. These will be mostly used in the main Manufactory game mode, as well as provide utilities for additional features that players can interact with from outside of the game or in the marketplace. The different combatants that we see there are the ones that we saw earlier, as well as the weapons that we looked at earlier. So 8 different variants that you can get from these loot staking in batch 1. Batch 1.0 suggests that there will be future batches, likely having different items, different materials, different weapons and combatants in. If you have any queries around the staking features, I'll put in the links, the link to the media page, which just has some frequently asked questions, help you through staking if you're not used to it. They have a really useful white paper. This does have details of their roadmap, which is a really cool little thing that they have. They keep up to date with this. So they list all the things that they have already completed. So we see IDO, build minting engine, token audit, things like that. And then they also list some of the things that they're currently doing. So establishing partnership with influencers like myself, seeking brand partnerships, product development, Manufactory PvP trailer, and then Q1 has open marketplace left. Then we'll go into Q2. That's where the market expansion happened. They will release PvP game alpha, expand marketing efforts, community growth hacking. They will have NFT art collection marketplace. They will look to polish the game, send game alpha invites to whitelisted and NFT art collection release. And then Q3 we will see the release of the game in beta. In the future, they want to be able to create a guild, the system that will allow players to grow together, PvP and guild wars. They want to have Manufactory Universe. They plan on adding more features to the core game. They also plan on additional games under the same universe, all governed by the same token. They want Manufactory Club still to be named. They'll mint exclusive NFTs that players will get rewards from by owning them, and they will include rarity factors to make them more unique. They want to have cross-chain capabilities, so they're planning on having assets both in the BSC network and Polygon network. And they also want a survival mode, so where players can fight hordes of monsters and must survive until the very end. I like a lot of the things that they're planning here. I think they just need to get the base working and looking really good and smooth, and then, you know, beyond Q3, hopefully we'll see some of these features being added. So that's Manufactory. Hopefully you guys enjoyed taking a look at it. If it is something that you'd be interested in, all the links will be down in the description below. Don't forget to get involved in the Watch to Earn content giveaway. That's it for this one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like on the video. It always helps the channel out. Hit subscribe if you keep up to date with future content. That's all from me. See you guys soon.